Welcome back, everybody, to Crush Improv plays D&D with the whole crew tonight. We got Christina, Albrook, Jordan, and Dan. Dan's background tonight is fetching Scott, Florence, and Dan in what appears to be their remake of Cabin Boy.
That was actually a
correct?
production of Fulius Caesar back in 1998. Yeah,
That follows.
great production.
Well, it is
That
topical.
really does. Jokes aside, that really looks like you and Scott.
And that I didn't. Yeah, that just was in my photo library, and it does. Yeah, it really could be.
And all those photos that you sent us, this is Inside Baseball, but they look like you too, like Brooke was saying.
Yeah.
All right. Well, at the risk of playing Dungeons and Dragons, let's do it. So when last we left our crew, they were on board the Lazy Shebok, having plunged into a storm to get towards the island, the destination, the final destination. And after a series of exciting checks, which you can watch when I upload that session we didn't stream, they plunged through and got to the other side. They can see the island in the distance, but not before there was a gust of wind and a splash of waves, and they were beset by what appeared to be large air and water elementals. So, at the risk of spoiling the surprise, they immediately start attacking the ship. So we will go straight into combat. This is because Dan said it'd been so long since we had combat. Just going to put it all the blame on him. So let us dive into that. Have everybody roll initiative, please. It's been so long you may forget how to do that.
Oh, I have to move this.
I have never forgotten anything I've learned in D&D, so no concern about that.
What are we adding to that total again?
You add your initiative score, which is at the top of your character sheet. And you can just pop it into your own character.
Yeah.
Excellent.
19 for me.
That is how long it was. I forgot that.
19 for you, Al?
Correct.
Cool. And how about Christine and Jordan? What did you guys get?
I rolled a 1, and my character sheet's still loading. So no matter what my initiative add is, let's just say it's low.
I believe you have 0 for your initiative,
that's
so
what I was
I think it's a 1. I can double check that real quick to make sure I'm not cheating you, but it's true. You have 0 initiative. So, you're rocking the bottom of the charts at 1. So we'll start with the air elementals who go first. They whoosh into existence and immediately smack the closest people to them, which looks
great. Gonna literally die first thing.
So they get 2 slam attacks. They get +8 to hit on these. So the one attacking sailor number 3, he's gonna roll.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah, he's not attacking you.
That's so nice.
He misses one, but he hits the other. And he is going to do 2d8 plus 5 damage. So just for the sake of keeping appearances, he does 20 points of damage to this poor guy.
Oh my god.
Which is a lot.
So elementals, what do I need to know about? Can I hit them with a stick, or is it a magic only affair, or what's going on?
It's a great question.
That is a great question. I will tell you that they have a humanoid appearance about them. They are large. They are embodiments of the element that they embody. So for the air elemental, it looks like a whirlwind, a kind of a tornado, if you will. And it's thrashing around and pummeling these sailors. Well, one of them is about to pummel Zachary.
Zachary 2.
And Zachary, well, no, 2, air elemental 2. It's actually not Zachary 2, but we'll see.
Oh, okay.
We'll see if Zachary gets it on the chin in a second there. Do I have them? I surely do have them. His armor class ain't great. That's 10. That's not going to be good. He is going to see if he gets hit. Boom. Yep, both hits. That's not good if you're Zachary. And plus 10 on this? 20. No. So 19 plus 8 is 37 hit points of damage from old
That would have
Zachary.
dropped me.
Drops him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe
just straight up whacks him. So that's it for
Oh
Zachary.
shit,
but
he did.
May I suggest we run away?
Not your turn yet. Let's go to Gwanda, who goes on 21.
Can you run away on a boat from the wind? Okay. So we don't know anything about this thing yet. And that makes me nervous. Ba-ba-bum.
Do you want to see if you remember anything about elementals?
Do I remember anything about elementals?
Why don't you make a nature check for me?
Oh, I'm shit. Okay. I rolled my good roll for initiative. Now I'm screwed for the rest of the session. See?
Yeah.
8.
It looks like a rolling tidal wave is at the north and south side, and a hurricane tornado in miniature form are currently smashing the shit out of Zachary and almost smashing Sailor Number 3. That is all you know about them.
Alright. Okay. Alright. Super cool.
Al, are you suddenly initiative 23?
Yeah,
Did I
I forgot
miss
to
it?
add. I forgot to add. my
Oh, give
points
it to
to
Norman first. I didn't do anything.
All right, Norman goes first.
So let me get this straight. Can I hit this wind with a stick?
Why don't you make a nature check and see what you remember about?
Jiminy Jillikers nature check.
Mhm.
All right.
See if you were paying attention on elemental class when you were at MIT.
Nope.
Nope.
6 plus 2, 8, same.
Yeah, doesn't ring a bell. Elementals, splashy splash and windy wind.
Well, I'm gonna avenge Zachary 2's death. Go right up to the edge of the ship. Why not? Quarterstaff drawn. This
Excellent.
feels like a bad idea, but I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try and wail on this wind.
Whack it. Okay. Roll your 2 hit.
Yeah. So wait,
Oh, that
it
was
was
pretty good.
18 plus I don't know plus anything.
Well, it's probably in your character sheet somewhere. I know it's been a while since we've done this.
That'd be the attack bonus plus
It would
7,
be.
so 25.
That is definitely a hit. You can roll your damage.
Okay, that's good. It's been a while. The damage is d6 plus 4, so here we go. No, not a d4, dummy. So 6 points damage.
6 points. Okay. You whack it with your staff and you feel you connect with something, but it doesn't feel very solid. You feel like maybe your staff wasn't as effective as normally it would be against something solid.
Okay, that makes sense.
That's just a feeling, though.
Just a feeling. Who knows?
I'm wondering if a stunning strike could work on this thing.
You can do that as
As
a
my-
bonus action.
Yeah, I mean, I get 2 attacks and then a bonus action.
That's right.
Well, what the heck? I'm going to keep swinging at my quarterstaff first.
Okay.
I don't know if it made a difference, but we'll just take one more attack with the staff. 12 plus 7 is 19.
That is also a hit.
And then d6 plus 4 damage will be an 8 points of damage.
8 points. Again, you feel like it hit, but it didn't do as much damage as you would normally. It reacts very little, like little puffs of wind splash off of it as you impale it with your staff.
Okay, so I'm going to spend a key point
Okay.
to do a stunning strike. What do I have to do? Target has to Constitution saving
Make a
throw.
Constitution saving throw. I can do one of those. So it's got to do. What's your DC? I think it's a 12 for you. Let me make sure on that. 13 is what I got to beat. And I got a +2 on this. Oh, I made it, but I might have even be. No, I'm not immune to that. So either way, I made my saving throw. So he is not stunned.
Okay.
Do you got a bonus action, reaction, anything? Well, I guess not reaction, but did you have anything else you wanted to do?
That's you. I feel like I've been subtly hinted at that there's something else I can do. But I thought I did 2 attacks and a bonus action already. So I mean, I guess I could.
The stunning strike is
The key point
melee weapon
stuff
attack. Yeah, you just spend the key point and that makes it happen.
Okay, so as
it's
a bonus
it's on your
action-
regular attack. Yeah.
Okay, cool. That I wasn't sure of. So then I'm going to spend 2 more key points and do a searing arc strike, which just like shoots scorching light at
Flames.
someone.
Yeah.
Flames, yeah. So that's 3d6 of fire damage.
I think that might be immediately after you take. You can spend 2 key points. Sorry, I think it's a either or. So you can do the stunning strike or the searing strike.
Right. Okay. Right.
Oh wait, no, hold on then. It's a bonus action. I apologize. So yeah, you can totally do that. So you're
Cool.
using
I
all
only
key points.
rolled 7 points out of it.
7 points.
Yeah.
Well, that seemed to have an effect. Steam blasts on this thing when you hit it for its 7 points of damage.
Okay.
I wish I had
Sweet.
that prepared.
What did you use exactly?
It was it was fire.
Fire. Okay. Terrific.
And up until then, you had only been using physical attacks?
I'd been swinging a stick through the wind. And surprisingly, that didn't do much.
Can we have a long rest now so that I can prepare?
Yeah, absolutely. In the middle of the maelstrom storm you've been through, perfect time to take a long rest.
I'm just feeling a little tired, guys.
Now it's Galanda's turn.
Okay. I looked over. I saw Norman do what he did with the fire, and I thought to myself, I'm gonna cast Fireball.
Oh, nice. Where are you going to cast that?
Right at the elemental.
Which one?
The one that
The
Norman...
wind one?
The wind one, because that's the
Okay.
one that got fire damage before.
You may want to know that it's a 20-foot radius sphere that
Oh, so
the
I'll hurt
fireball
people.
will engulf. You may hit more than just.
Understood.
You could possibly angle it. It's got to hit
How
something.
tall
so
is the elemental?
they're 10. They are 10 by 10. They fill a 10 by 10 foot space.
So you could try to edge him, like put it up in the sky.
I'll take it. Take the risk. If I get,
It would still hit at least Norman, if not Fallis. That should be Solvis. Why is it still?
What if I
No,
instead
it's Fallis.
did a 15-foot cone with burning hands, and I
That's
step aside?
Exactly. It's exactly what Norman just did. So yeah, you could totally do that. You would probably have to get up closer to him, or else you're going to hit Fallis with that,
That good?
or Norman. Yeah.
I don't
that
want
way
to be.
you can.
Am I too close to him? Can I be farther? Like, could I do this?
Yes. Yes, you can do that.
Okay,
You
I'm
your burning
gonna
hands.
do it from here, but I'm gonna cast it a level higher
Ooh.
Oh.
Advanced mechanics.
because I want it to be as
Super damagey.
intense as Fireball would have been.
Well, I don't know about that, but how many dice you can roll for damage?
It increases by 1d6 each slot above the first.
Yeah. So what
So-
spell level are you casting it at? I guess is the question.
I don't know. I'll do. I don't know.
Do three or
I'll
four.
do three.
Do three. Yeah.
Do
Actually,
3. All
yeah,
right.
I'll do 3. I'll do 3.
So that sounds like you're rolling 6 die 6 for damage.
Am I? Oh yeah, it's 3.
You tell me.
Oh yeah. No, it's 3d6, and then an extra. Yeah. Okay, let's do it. Do they need to do a saving throw, or do I just go for it?
They do. I think they rolled a dexterity save. And I should have rolled one for Al, but I missed it, so that's on me.
Sorry, I asked.
No, that's fine. He's probably not
Terrific.
going to make it, though.
Okay.
His dexterity bonus is 5, but I don't think it'll beat your DC. So roll them damage.
2, 4, 5, 6.
Ooh.
20.
That definitely had an effect. The wind howls as you blast it with flame, and steam scorches out of it. Did you want to do anything else? Nimmerilian on deck.
Yes, I want to inspire bardically Nimmeralian.
Can you describe how you do that?
I'm gonna say, "What'd you think about that? Hot stuff," and then I'm gonna go, "Billy, Billy, Billy, meow," and then shoot it at her.
Awesome. Cool. So you gain a die, Bardic Inspiration die, Brooke/Nimmerilian.
And I
It is
use
now-
that when I'm like trying to attack and I have to roll to attack. I can use it because I don't know how often I've been inspired.
Yeah, I don't think there's been a lot of inspiration. You can
Shade.
roll a die and add the number to one ability
From
check,
him,
attack
not me.
roll,
I was just
or
talking back.
saving throw.
Sorry, repeat it.
And it's the ability check, attack roll, or saving throw. You can
And
use
I
it
roll a
within the next 10 minutes.
D8,
And add it
and-
to that. So if,
and I can do that after I roll.
I believe you can. That's a good
Delightful.
question.
I'm going
Hold
to do
Yes, you can wait until after you roll a d20 before deciding to use it.
delightful. I'm at
Before I tell you whether you succeed or fail.
That's correct.
Mhm.
I'm going to use Chromatic Orb Fire level 3. So if I do it at level 3, that's gonna be 5d8s.
Ooh, nice.
And I'm gonna do it at that same guy, see if we can just snuff him out.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm gonna move over here. There.
Right now, you can see him from where you are.
Oh, good. I'm just still moving away from the other elemental, though. I'd rather
Oh,
put
fair
Tergar
enough.
between me and that other elemental. Okay, perfect. So now I will see how I did. Cool. And I get to add my spell saving DC to that, don't I?
No.
Oh no.
I think
Wait, what?
you add your attack bonus, which is, I think, your...
My
That's
spell
not a character sheet.
attack bonus. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah,
so I
spell
got a
attack bonus,
25.
yeah, that is enough to hit him.
So I will
for sure.
not use my inspiration this round, but I will hold it.
Yeah. Sweet. Roll that damage, which he doesn't need to save for.
Duh.
It's tough to be him.
So 5d8. 4, 5. Cool, 22.
Ooh. Ouch. That's a lot of numbers. Okay. A big section of his midriff explodes in flame and like steam blasts away. And again, the wind howls with this pain. You know, air elemental pain. So, yeah, still around though. Did you want to do anything else?
Nope, I don't
What is
think
Peach-
so.
What is Petrie doing?
Trying not to fly, like be just literally flown away. I'm assuming.
Actually,
yeah, she's.
Petrie did reappear. We did have a moment in the last session where Petrie was washed overboard, but
Oh, she's
I
back
never
now?
got my chance. I never got my chance for the dramatic reappearance, but Petrie
All right,
dramatically
she's
reappeared.
she's literally like hiding underneath my robe. Then
Okay.
she knows that she can't handle this stuff.
This is not her thing.
Mm-mm.
Cool. That it for you then?
Mhm.
Cool. Next up, Turgar.
Just so I'm clear, so you attack the same elemental that everyone else has been attacking? Okay.
That's correct.
I feel like there's enough stuff going on there. I am going to advance on this young fella. I am going to cast with a bonus action Flame Blade.
Nice.
And then I'm going to use said flame blade on.
Here, you got to back up from your camera, buddy. You're all
I
You're all
can't.
for it.
It's because my eyes are bad now, so I'm like leaning into my screen.
Well, then at least take a Sharpie and draw some
Let me
eyes
get my
on your
glasses.
forehead.
I can do this. There, is that better?
Give us, that's
Yes.
better.
Hold on, I can't even see myself. I'm not there.
That works. Yeah, good stuff.
All right, so I'm going to attack that elemental with my flame blade. What's
Sweet.
that little face on me? What does that mean?
You are concentrating.
Okay. So that's 3 dice 6, I believe. Yeah.
I think you have to actually make an attack roll with that.
What do you mean?
If you hit him, you'll do 3 dice 6
of
points
course,
of damage.
of course.
but yeah.
Jeez, see, that's how long.
You know, just try and get one past me, see if I care.
Yeah.
But let me just.
Hold on. That was a
double
die
check real
12.
quick.
That was a die 12.
This, yeah,
It was a die 12.
it's a melee spell attack, so you can add your wisdom bonus
That's
to
right.
it.
To the attack roll.
Yes, to the attack roll.
Okay, so that's a
Oh.
25.
That is what we call a critical hit, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh.
That is a big boy, big deal. Wait, do I have a Vuvuzela sound somewhere? I should
Don't
really...
pooch the the damage.
There we go. I'll make a
Okay, so what is
That'll
this? What does this mean again?
Our rule for criticals is that you roll a dice. Normally with D&D and critical hits, you get to roll your damage twice. But you can have a real chance of whiffing your die rolls. So it's treated as if you rolled your first die the highest possible, and then you actually roll the dice to get your second. So you said it was 3d6
Yes.
for your flame blade?
So that's 18 points he takes
That is
automatically.
18 points, and then you're going to roll
The other. Yeah.
the other. Yeah.
All right. So that's a lot. 11
a lot.
and 14 points in addition to the 18.
14?
14, I think is 6'5". Oh, hold on. Let me look at it again. 11. Yeah, 14.
14 and 18. That math tells me it's like 32.
I
think.
believe so. Yes.
Wait, I'll bring out the
do
calculator.
we have any former engineering students verify the results?
I can call my dad. He is a.
Could you? Well, I'm sure people don't mind waiting. Go ahead.
Yes.
Your dad a call.
You tell me how you savagely hurt this thing. It's not dead, but you've heard the dynamic of what's happening. Fire is turning the wind into steam.
I think
Describe for me. Yeah.
a big swooping fiery slice into him, but then as I see the sizzling and I actually leave the blade and start wrenching it inside, so messing his elemental insides.
That sounds like it works. Yeah. Cool. Did you want to do anything else with your turn?
I am done. I've used my movement, my action, and my bonus action.
You certainly have. All right. It is now the water elemental's turn. So this one moves up to Grokak, the bosun. And technically, I think number 2 is closer to Targanan, who you all remember Targanan, of course. He is the first mate. And they're both about to get collided by this thing. So Grokak has 12, Targanan has 13. We'll start the attack on Grokak first. 2 slam attacks. I get +5 on these. I think I got +5. I got +7 on these. Ouch. So 1 is a miss, and the other 6, 7 is actually a hit. So he's going to take some damage. He's going to take 2d +4. That's still a lot. And he takes 13 points damage. And that is off of his 40. So he did not like that. Not at all. But he's still around. Meanwhile, Targanan is going to get attacked. He's got a 13 armor class. And he gets +7 and 11 is a miss, but the other one is a hit. So he gets hit once. And 2d8 plus 4 on him. That is also 13 points of damage, and he has 46 hit points. So he has a little bit less now. So that is... Wait, no, there we go. That is the water elemental's turn. It is now Joe John Duran's turn.
Okay, well, I'd like to start because I'm concerned about the damage that these guys can inflict. So I want to start by using my Sanctuary Oath spell,
Brilliant.
and I want to protect...
Can you describe to that for the people who don't know what Sanctuary
I
does?
can ward a creature... You ward a creature within range against attack until the spell ends. Any creature who targets the warded creature with an attack or a harmful spell must first make a Wisdom saving throw. Failed save, the creature must choose a new target or lose the attack or spell.
Nice.
So,
Who are you going to
hold on,
ward
there's
with
one
that?
important caveat here. The spell doesn't protect the warded creature from area effects such as explosions. Pardon me. I'm just going to start from the top.
Wait. For the people in the back, hold on.
I'm going to ward Nemoralian because I'm really concerned about her low
I'm gonna
hit
die.
points.
Wow,
She
what a
wiped
crush.
Off this boat with one
After
hit.
all this time.
It'd be a shame.
Well, I would love to reference the fact that Nemoralian is sanctuaried, and I think I will use the beer icon to represent that. That's the only one that's appropriate. It's either that or the duck. It's your choice.
Duck, please.
Duck? Okay.
Because I'm always ducking.
Excellent
Get out of
choice.
the way.
Rubber Ducky was I was reading about the Sesame Street Christmas Eve episode where Bert wants to get a dish for Ernie's Rubber Ducky, and then Rubber Ducky
It's a beautiful moment.
was an answer in Jeopardy last night.
Oh, I've watched that thing probably 1,000 times. Sorry, listened to it. I used to have the tape, and I would listen to
my
it before
gosh.
Christmas.
Wow.
I love that. And I own the DVD of it, too. It's great.
We had it on tape. Anyhow,
Jordan, that is your bonus action. What else would you like to do?
so I want us to attack, frankly.
Okay.
And I'm glad that we had that long rest so I can use my Searing Smite.
Ooh, searing.
No, we haven't attacked the Waterman yet, have we? The Water Boy.
No.
Billy
Nobody
Madison.
has.
So in that case, well, I'm of two minds here. I have Magic Weapon, which would make my sword magic. I don't know if that would actually do anything. Or I could just try with my Wrathful Smite to deal psychic damage, but I'm not sure if that would do.
Your blow dart?
I'm going to, can I roll a die 2 in my head?
Sure,
I
you
have
can.
Die 2. Okay, let's say die 4. Evens will be Wrathful Smite. Odds will be... What's something magic weapon? Evens, Wrathful, odds. I'm going to roll private.
And now the only thing with Magic Weapon is it's a bonus action spell, and you've already used your bonus action to cast the Sanctuary spell.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, so that may help you in your choices. In fact, Wrathful Smite is also a bonus
They're both-
action.
They're
so
both bonus
they're
actions.
both- yeah,
So I can't do either of those?
and I'm taking those choices off the table. Yeah.
Got it. So all I can
Yeah.
do is just attack. With
Yes. Apparently. Or cast a spell. I mean, looking at your spells, the protection from evil and good spell will actually give...
elementals.
the
It's
same-
on there.
It's on elementals
Oh.
as well.
Terrific. Okay, how about I just use that then?
Excellent.
One
And
willing
this will
creature
make
I
you-
touch is protected.
Yeah, so who you gonna touche?
So now I got to touch someone else, eh?
Yep,
Who has the lowest hit points? Can I ask the boat?
you sure can.
Out of all of us?
Not including you, because I've already sanctuary.
Yeah, I'm perfectly safe, but it could be me.
I don't know.
Unless I've taken
I'm,
hits yet, I don't think.
I'm full,
I'm
yeah.
I'm
full
incredibly
up.
strong.
But I mean,
Who's
42.
the lowest starting point?
Generally, after Nemoralian, I will tell you that Norman is next in the low hit point parade.
okay, I'm going to protect Norman from good and evil.
So you have to walk up to him and touch it.
Okay.
This
I'll
is
be
good
there in
because
like
I am
25
standing
minutes
next to an
out.
elemental that I just hit.
Let me check the bus
repeatedly.
schedule, but I should be right over there. Can you just make sure the door is unlocked for me? Okay.
Okay.
Where are you?
He's up there in the
Right
north.
by Zachary 2,
Can you ping
the
yourself?
ghost of Zachary 2.
Oh, I see him. Okay.
Poor Zachary. Gets no respect.
Okay. I'm touching Norman,
Norman,
patting him
I
on the
am-
head.
Okay. Can I touch Norman?
And
Touch
hey, once my
Norman.
turn's over, I got to take a quick break to grab my dinner.
Ooh, okay. Well, I think that time is almost upon us.
Almost.
And if I'm giving Norman the duck. Done. Did you want to do? You've acted. You've bonus acted. You've moved. I think you're done. Unless you want to do anything else. If you
I
want
just
to.
want to thank everybody for the opportunity. This was a lot of fun. And I'll see you in a few minutes.
Okay. As Joe Jones' turn takes us to the end of this round, we're now on the top of the next round with Norman, recently protected from evil and good, going on 23.
OMG. Okay, well, I'm going to. So, my unarmed strikes count as magical. So, do we think that would do anything against these guys? Are elementals magical, or is that a different thing?
It definitely sounds like regular hits don't work, but at least now we look that magic-y things do. So
Yeah,
if it's
so I'm gonna-
magic-y, it's worth trying out.
I'm gonna swing some magic-y fists at this thing and see if I can
Ooh.
land a punch.
This is the one that we've really decimated already, right?
Yeah, this is
You've done a lot of
Widow.
damage to him.
Sweet.
Sweet. So that's an 18 plus 7, 25.
That is enough to hit him. Yeah.
All right, and let's see if it does any damage. D6 plus 4 is what's happening. And that total is going to be 9.
Definitely, you feel your magically enabled hands. The wind sort of recoils from your punch through it. So you definitely feel like it is having a positive impact.
Right, more than my quarterstaff.
Yeah.
For sure.
Definitely more than your quarterstaff.
Sweet. So I'm going to do that a bunch more times. I'm going to give it a second attack.
Yep.
Because I can do that. That is 11 plus 18.
That is still a hit.
Cool. So let's do some damage, and that damage is going to look like 10 points.
Nice.
10 points. It is barely corporeal. You see that its little vapors are flashing away. But it's still there.
Well, then I am going to spend a key point, flurry of blows, to make 2 more unarmed strikes.
Wham, wham.
And so I guess I might as well do them both at once, because either way,
I love it.
I'm
Efficiency.
committed to it. So 2 strikes are a what's that? A 13 and a 22.
So the 13 misses, but the 22 hits.
Cool. That's a D6 plus 4 again. Doing 9 more points of damage.
9 more points. It is mere vapors, but it is still corporeal and angry.
Gosh,
so you,
darn it.
You've used... Is Flurry of Blows bonus action? I think it might be, yeah?
Yeah, I believe so. Let me double check. Yeah. Yes, correct.
So
I'm done.
the only thing left... You're done? Alrighty. Next up is the air
wait, no, finish that
element.
sentence.
Do you want to pose dramatically? Give a little monologue?
No, I'll let somebody else finish this guy off before he can strike back.
Well, too late because he's about to strike back.
Shit.
Yeah.
How
What
many
does he
hit
do?
points do these things have?
Well, enough, apparently. So, technically, he moves into Zachary 2's space. I can do that, actually. And he is then going to do an effect. He spins into a whirlwind. And everybody's got to make a strength saving throw for me, please.
By everyone, you mean everyone surrounding him?
I mean Jojandron, Norman, and Galanda.
Yeah.
I knew I should have moved away.
Oh, no.
Jordan,
Oh,
you're
that's
gonna make
good.
that one.
Ooh, 15.
Yeah, you made
3.
it. You do not make that one. All right, you take 3d8 plus 2 damage, and something exciting happens.
That's 22 for
18, definitely you make it. So you take 18 points of damage, Al, and you are flung 20 feet away from the elemental in a random direction and knocked prone.
Oh no, prone. What if he's in the water?
No, this is the exciting part. I'm going to roll a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8-sided die.
me. Wait, what about my protection?
It is an area effect spell.
Oh.
No.
But no. All right, I'm rolling it. 1 is straight up. It is 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You are thrown. 1, 2, 3, 4. You are lucky. You end up over here and prone. Do I
I'll take
have
it.
a symbol for prone? I don't. So I guess it'll be the X. That's what prone is going to mean right now.
Okay.
Cool. So
What does the duck mean?
the duck means he's theoretically protected from elementals.
The duck means jack shit is what the duck means. Did nothing.
Now, technically, you're going to take damage from that, but... Oh, everybody takes damage because their saving throw is successful. You take half. So, that was 18 points. So, Jojandron takes 9, Glonda takes 9, but you're not thrown around. Al also is going to take damage from falling, but you have a special ability which lets you resist fall damage, I think.
Yes. It is called slow fall. I think, maybe. Use a reaction to reduce falling damage I take by an amount equal to 5 times my monk level.
Well, you just took 9 points of damage, so that's probably all of that. If you want to do that, or you don't have to.
Yeah, let's save my ass.
Excellent. So you describe how skillfully you manage not to fall on your ass, but still lie on a heap.
Well, I'm thrown prone, so I'm like clearly gonna land flat on my back. But I tuck the knees so that I roll backwards and come out of the backward somersault in like a real sloppy version of that superhero pose, like on one knee.
Nice. Yeah.
But like shakier than pride would allow me to. You know, I wouldn't say I nailed it, but I gave it a good try.
Excellent. Air Elemental number 1 is going to do the exact same thing to Sailor number 3 and Tergar. So, Tergar, you're going to have to make a saving throw for me, please. As is Sailor number 3. You're gonna have
Adding
make
to that,
a
then?
Strength saving throw. That is
Oh, it
not what
doesn't
you want.
matter.
Yeah, you are.
So that is
probably
a
not gonna
3.
make that. However, the sailor makes it. He does
Fucking
this
sailor.
much damage. Yeah, he's just hanging on. So you take a total of 16 points of damage. You are also going to be flung in a random direction. Unfortunately, that is enough to take Sailor Boy out. So let us roll a die 8 and find out which way you are flung. You're flung to the south. You end up in the water. Oh, you're also going to have to make a Constitution saving throw for me because you just took damage and you were concentrating on your shillelagh.
Okay, 2 ones in a row.
Don't
But
give me that.
that's 3.
Okay. You,
Oh.
I roll
are
a 20
no longer-
and then 2 ones. I think something's fishy.
You liked it when you got the 20, and now you got 1, so
Yeah.
now like the system's broken.
You would,
Exactly.
Okay, so
Hey, Dan, you would know if something's fishy because you're in the water with
Yes, and I can transform
Ooh.
into a fish. Thank you very much. I do what I speak of.
So that is the air elemental's turn. Next up is Galanda on 21.
Okay, here we go. Air elemental next to me, almost dead, correct?
Apparently. If that's how air elementals manifest extreme pain.
Oh my god, is there a chance he's never gonna die? Shit. Shit. Okay, well. I have 2 options here. I could try and finish the job, or I can create Lehman's tiny hut
Oh,
and
Lehman's
bring
tiny
us
hut.
some safety.
Lehman's tiny hut.
I think he's
Everyone
almost
come
done,
on
man.
in.
He's
Fire and
so
magic seem to
close.
be doing
Okay,
its thing.
we're going for it. We're going for it. Guys, Dan, I don't need to hear this. I'm gonna go with burning hands again.
I don't think you need to level it up nearly as
No,
much.
I'm
this
doing
time.
it. I'm doing it regular level. So that's the 3d6 rather than the 6. Unless you think maybe I should go up 1 level.
No.
Okay,
Save your
regular.
strength.
Regular. Saving the good stuff for the good stuff. I'm burning.
Okay.
I'm using my burning hands on this big ball of gas.
Okay, roll your damage. Now roll my saving throw.
I roll the damage or the attack?
Oh, no, it's... Ooh, I made my saving throw, so I'll take half of whatever you're going to dole out to me. And no, you cannot change it now. You are committed to your single level.
Come on, Maxes. Oh, you bastard. Okay, well. 4?
He had 5 hit points left, and that is going to be how much you took. So he is down. He disappeared.
Yeah! Nothing can stop Glanda's hands.
With that, the air elemental flaps into little bits of steam and flies away, caught in the wind. The tumultuous wind, which continues to rock the ship, incidentally. Something about that might be, important. Did you want to do anything else with your turn, Glenda?
Okay, let's see. Where's everybody at? We got Tergar in the ocean. That sucks. We've got Norman over there prone. Not good. Name is like that. Okay, I'm gonna give another bardic inspiration if I may. I'm just
By
trying
the
to
way, I am
think who needs
canonically saying that Falwis and the other sailors are keeping the ship afloat, still in the storm. So that's why they're not helping with this fight.
it. That's
In
fine.
case
They have a
you're
job
like,
to
what
do.
the fuck, guys? Yeah, exactly.
Gentlemen, who wants this inspiration?
I'll take it.
Okay, sold.
Or I don't know. Can I have the duck and whatever Glanda's got at the same time?
I feel like that's definitely worth.
Oh yeah,
the
you're
beer.
already boosted a bit.
Yeah, it
I'll
hasn't
give
done
a beer
shit so
for
far.
a Nimrillion.
I feel like I should maybe help. Tergar, do you think you're okay?
Yeah, because I remember I have wild shape that I
you
can
could be
also
you
fall
could be
back
a
on.
fish or something.
Yeah,
you can-
not me
And
being
then
in the
you
water
can
isn't necessarily a horrible
fight
thing.
the water element.
Well, it's interesting you say that though, because when I change into an animal, it becomes magic attacks. So actually, could be in keeping with what we're doing.
Okay, then Joe John, would you like to be inspired?
Sure, I'm kind of doubtful I can inflict any damage on these creatures, but hey, I can take it.
Well, yeah, you can't really do too much right now because you don't have that much magic, eh?
I have Wrathful Smite and Magic Weapon.
What's magic weapon?
It just makes my weapons magic.
Oh, okay. Blink. I give it to Joe John.
Cool. I'm giving him a beer.
I think everybody should have a little boost.
That's going to be the inspiration token for this session. Is the 2 tankards, the raised tankards. All right, that's it for your turn. Nimrillion is next at 15.
Cool. I'm gonna focus on the water element near Gnorman,
Cool.
and I'm going to use a chromatic orb, but obviously fire is a silly idea. I think I'm gonna go for either lightning or cold. I feel like lightning would conduct really well in water, but I also feel like cold is cheeky because I don't know, it's water, and water turns to ice. So either lightning or cold. Does anybody have a thought?
I would say go cold.
Mhm.
I have lightning stuff. I don't have cold.
Okay,
So I
Cool.
can try and cover that section after.
cool. I'll do then another level 3 chromatic orb. So then I'm now out of my level 3 slots.
Wait, why? Okay.
Okay.
Let's have that attack roll.
Woohoo! Ooh, I think there's
God.
definitely something up. We shouldn't be having such extremes.
No. I think I'll give you the magic fireball sound. Really exciting. This is the better one. That's okay, so you, how much damage does that do?
That's gonna be was it 5d8? Let me just confirm that regularly. Chromatic orb is normally 3, and I went up another 2 levels. So yeah, it's gonna be 5d8. But then
So he automatically takes 40 because you just
Oh
did
my
a critical
God.
hit, and now you're gonna do 5d8 damage.
wow,
Hell of a time to do that. Ooh, and another 20.
amazing.
Whoa.
60
That's,
damage.
uh,
Jeez.
That's a crazy amount of hit points. So a giant. So you sent cold.
Mhm.
So he does freeze. Like big sections of his watery mass, splash off into shards of ice and fall into the turbulent ocean, and it howls in a. I know you're gonna ask me what this sounds like in a water elementary kind of way. So
Honestly,
it's sort of
Yeah. Okay, good. There it is. Yeah. Okay, good. That's what I just wanted.
excellent. That is your attack. Did you have anything else you wanted to do?
Well, my Misty Step and my Expeditious Retreat are only for me. I was thinking if I could pull Tergar back, but then Tergar, you're mentioning you might go ahead and turn into a shark or something. So, and then my only other, because those are my 2 bonuses, but they're just for me.
Cool.
So
I'm gonna hide
that's all
Petrie
I'm gonna
then
do.
because you said that Petrie is hiding in you. Oh
You have-
wait, why did I move you?
You hid me
Wrong
rather
person.
than Petrie.
Sorry, I did hide you instead of. Hold on, wrong person selected. Hiding Petrie. There we go. Petrie is now out of the fight.
All right. Deal.
Okay, cool. So that is. Turgar is next at 14.
So, question for you. When I look in the bestiary, the only shark I see that would make sense is the giant shark. Is that the one that I can change into? Because the other ones are like a burrow shark and a reef shark and a moon shark, and I don't know which one I should be. I think you had said I could turn into a shark. We've seen sharks.
Yeah.
Is it the giant shark?
Was that a case where you weren't there that time? And yeah, that makes sense. So is that in your list of wild shapes? Did I maybe not update that?
It's not.
not
Oh,
there?
maybe maybe. Oh, you know what? Maybe it's listed as a giant, and not just. I was looking at for shark.
Shark and not giant shark. Yeah.
Giant speckled lizard. No. There's no shark. There's a tiny fish. A
You wanna be a
crocodile.
shark.
So is it the giant shark that I'm picking out of the
Yeah, let's do a
bestiary?
giant shark. Yeah.
Okay.
Why not?
Because there's no All right.
There's no actual giant.
I
shark.
am going to change.
Wait, no way. Sorry,
What?
no.
What?
That thing's got 126 hit points. You can't do that. You don't have that many
I
wild
actually,
shape
I
points.
just saw that.
Yeah.
Okay, so what? Maybe a reef shark?
I think we'll go for a hunter shark because they've got 45 hit points.
Okay, perfect, great. So I'm going to turn into a hunter shark.
Yeah, that works.
I'm just okay. So I'll leave that screen up. All right, so I'm changing into that now. What am I taking again for the hit? It's been so long.
I know.
My wild
right?
shape
I
hit
don't
points
even-
is what again?
I'm trying to find if I have anything that resembles shark. I don't think I do. But we'll just use our imaginations. So you gain the creature's hit points as your new temporary hit points. So you have 45 extra hit points, is what that comes down.
When I spend my wild shape points,
Mhm.
I've got 71 wild shape hit points. Am I subtracting the 45 out of that?
Yes, exactly.
Right. Okay. Oops.
Cool. You're a shark. What are you going to do?
Okay, so I am going, and I'm assuming, shit, I should have asked this. I'm assuming the air elemental is partially in the water. But
It
he's
is
not.
not, in fact. It is up on top of the focussal.
You didn't think it would be nice to tell him that before he turned into a shark, DM?
The water elemental is still in the water. But
Okay,
Oh,
okay.
I
It's
thought.
literally
Okay, I
flown up
thought
to
that's
attack
what you
the-
were saying.
The water
Okay, good.
elemental.
I was like,
still
the
in
water
water.
one also isn't. What the hell?
Okay, okay.
Okay, never mind. I
Um,
retract my frustration.
So I can swim 40 feet. So I can get to that water elemental, but maybe I go after the one on the far. Or no, I can't reach that. Okay, I'm just gonna go. That kind of sucks. I'm gonna go over here to the ship, towards the ship. That. Sorry, like that. And then I'm going to use my bite, right? So that is
You are.
a plus. So I'm using Blood Frenzy.
Yeah, it does not have all its hit points. So you, even though it doesn't have blood, that's D&D for you. You do attack at advantage.
Right. Okay. So
And
let's start
it
with
will be
that.
at +6. You get one attack at +6.
Okay. So that'd be a 15.
And that does hit.
Okay. And then it does for
Your
damage.
2d8 plus 4.
2d8 plus 4. So that would be 14 points of damage.
Okay. You take a bite out of the water, and it comes off. Apparently,
It's
still alive,
icy.
though.
It would be
Yeah.
big chunks of ice. So I bite into
True.
the ice.
Yep.
Yes.
Excellent. Did you want to do anything else?
I can't. Can I continue to move?
You can, if you haven't used all your movement.
I haven't. So I'm going to put myself here on the side of the ship
Okay.
because there's not a lot of point in me staying in the water here.
Okay.
And I will end my move there.
Excellent. So that is now their turn. We'll start with water elemental numero 2. And it is going to use its area attack, which is called Whelm. And so Norman and Targanan and Tergar have to make strength saving throws. And yeah.
That's a 21 for me. Or 20, sorry, for me.
You make your save. Does Norman make his save? Norman is muted.
11 is the grand total.
11. You do not make your save. So, because Targanan did make his save, anyway, all of you are going to take some damage. 2d8 plus 4. It's not a lot. You guys can take that. And you get half of this. So, Targanan and Targar take 9 points of damage each.
9?
9.
Okay.
And that comes off your wild shade hit points, Dan. But Norman, unfortunately, has been sucked up into the water elemental. You are restrained and unable to breathe unless you can breathe underwater, which I don't think you can.
I don't think I can.
So when you're restrained, it means you can't act, or at least you can't move. Let me just confirm what restrained means. It's a little different from being, so your speed becomes 0. You can't move. Attack rolls against you have advantage, and your attack rolls have disadvantage. And you have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. So,
Even with inspiration and whatever the duck means.
you know what? How about Yeah, so protection from the elemental doesn't work because it's an area attack, but oh, you're not inspired. Yeah, never mind. I'm sorry, what was your question?
I just, yeah, didn't know if the duck meant anything,
The
but
duck,
guess
yeah.
not.
If he had tried to hit you directly, then he would have had to make a saving throw first. But because he did his area effect spell or attack, no dice.
And of
So,
course,
yeah,
the
you
elemental
are-
wasn't aware about the duck.
The duck. So, what are we going to use to symbolize that you are restrained? Well, I guess the X now means you are prone and restrained.
So I'm still
not a good day to
prone
be-
also.
Yes. But the effects stack. When you're prone, they also have an advantage of an attack on you. So, not a good day to be Norman right now. But that is the Water Elemental 2's turn. Water Elemental number 1 is just going to keep on hammering down on Grokak with 2 attacks. Grokak is not protected or anything. Is he going to
I
get
should have. I
all up
regret
here?
not giving Grokak Sanctuary and the duck.
Hits with 1 attack, and he's going to do 2d8 plus 4. Does he even have that many hit points left? He does. He's got hit points. He can take this. Plus 4. Oh, yeah, 9 points. He can totally take that. He growls a little, "Arr," being hit by the water elemental. Is that all that you can do? Is that the best you got? See? As he continues to hold on to his... Actually, no, he's not going to move because he'll just get an opportunity attack. So he sits there and takes it. Next up, Joe Jongeron.
Okay, so I'm going to move to the water element, and I'm going to attack, and I'm going to use my inspiration. I don't know what that actually entails.
That will let
And-
you attack at advantage.
Okay, I'm going to use my. Hold on, sorry, just going to get the. I'm just going to use my. I'm use my wrathful smite. That's what I'm gonna
Okay.
do.
So you're attacking with...
my greatsword, or no, my greatsword. I don't have that anymore. I'm
No,
attacking
no.
With my. Do
I
have a
think
regular
somebody
sword?
gave you a longsword, though.
Yeah, I have a longsword now. I didn't write that down. I'm attacking.
And you
with
can use
my-
that. You can use that with 2 hands, and it does a die 10 of damage. So that's something.
So I'll use that with
Wrathful
2
Smite.
hands. Wrathful smite. Rolling a d20.
And you're rolling 2 if you're using inspiration,
Thank you.
and taking the better one. So you can. There you go. Well, still hit.
Okay.
Just didn't
so-
get a critical. That's a shame.
Yeah. Damage. I need to roll.
All right. So you're rolling a die 10 because you're using your longsword 2-handed. And then you add
yeah.
your.
1d10 plus 3.
Yeah, there you go.
And my wrathful smite. What's the add-on for that? Let me hold on here. An
So the
extra
wrathful-
1d6 psychic damage.
Okay. So you're going to roll a die 10 and a die 6.
Okay, here's the die 10.
Okay. You can roll at the same time if you want.
This is more dramatic, I thought.
Okay.
And then here's the d6. Oh.
Boo. Okay. So, wow, those are not great rolls.
Well, the first one is plus 3, so it's a. Did I roll a 2 and then a 1?
You did roll a 2, yeah.
Okay, so
Again,
it's a 4.
your sword whips through it as if the water wasn't even there, but it does encounter something.
Okay.
But then you also do your psychic damage, which was, it's a thing. But Wrathful Smite, he has to make a Wisdom saving throw, or be frightened of you until the spell ends. And you are concentrating, which means as long as you're concentrating, this effect is in effect.
Okay.
Now, these guys, I think, don't have great wisdom. They have a +0. So they got to beat a 13 on this die 20 roll. And he's not going to make it. So he is afeared, which should be definitely this icon.
I'm big on the
Now,
icons
what
today.
does... I got all the icons. Let's see. Frightened condition. is disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of its fear is within line of sight, and it can't willingly move closer to the source of its fear. Oh, wait, it might be immune to that. Let me just double check real quick. No, it's not immune to it. So, good day to be Joe Jondron. Is there anything else you wanted to do?
Well, Wrathful Smite's a bonus action. Does that mean I can't do another bonus action?
That is correct.
But I can do another attack.
Do you get 2 attacks at your level of...
I think I get 2 attacks now, yeah.
That feels right.
But I don't think I have any other attack to do. So
Well, you can just whack him again with... Yeah, you got 2 attacks. You can just whack him again with your sword.
Yeah, I guess I'll just whack him with my sword, huh?
Yeah.
Let's see how this goes.
Sure.
Okay, I hit him.
That is a hit. Yep.
And now I do 1d. Oh yeah, I'm doing 2 hits, so 1d10 plus 3.
That's right.
Hey!
Oh, booyah. Cool. So you do some more damage. Definitely a gout of water, slushy, frozenish water slides off of him with that hit. And it rears up as you smash it with your Wrathful Smite, and definitely does not... If it's possible to see water be afraid of you, that is the emotion you interpret.
Okay.
So
And no damage done?
it definitely appears that some damage has been
Some
done.
damage. Okay. Yeah. Well, that's the end of my turn. Thank you, everybody.
And that is the end of round 2. We're now on to round 3, where the stakes are even higher.
Since
It is
it's the
now
beginning of round
Norman's.
3, should we take a break? Because it's...
Oh, it is 8:30. That is a perfect opportunity.
Timing.
Excellent choice. Al, can you run us through to intermission, please?
Oh, heck yeah.
Big Al hurt.
Hey, we're
Al?
back.
Have we returned?
Al?
Is that our 5 minutes?
Yeah.
All right. That's classic. I love it.
He's gone.
Wow, that was funny.
Well, it's good that Al's back because Norman starts us off at 23. Nope. Can't hear you.
So I'm like prone and restrained.
Technically, you are engulfed in water. So you're prone, restrained, and drowning. Would be the way to put it. Yeah.
Okay. So using stillness of mind, which lets me normally get out of like ends an effect on me, would that do anything?
That's
Are there
really
multiple
interesting.
effects? I guess the question is, are there multiple effects on me, or am I just engulfed in water and drowning?
So the effects that it will end are you being charmed or frightened. Neither of those is applying to you.
Neither of those apply. All right. Oh, jeez.
No, it was a good. It was a good thought. Be still with the water. Let it engulf you.
And I can't move. I can't run away.
So you can try. To start, how can you get out of there? A creature within 5 feet of the elemental can pull a creature or object out of it by taking an action. So you could make a strength check to try and escape. That's what you could do. Or you can try and do something else. Attacks on it would be at disadvantage. And you're going to take some damage at the beginning of its next turn because you are drowning. But other than that,
Yeah. So I can't run away. Attacks at disadvantage. Well, I guess I will just... I'll have to just attack it. Why not?
just attack it. Okay, you will be attacking
Okay.
at disadvantage. But you do have your
Sure.
bardic inspiration, so maybe that'll do something.
I do have Bardic. So I'm going to attack twice because I get 2 attacks anyway. But if they're both
I'm sorry, I
at
lied. You don't have bardic inspiration.
Right.
It was the tankards of beer. I'm getting mixed up in my icons.
Yeah. So okay, so I'm going to attack at disadvantage.
Disadvantage, yeah.
2 rolls, disadvantage. Oh, it's not. There we go.
Okay, well, but 14 plus your attack bonus might be enough to hit it. What's your attack bonus?
Plus attack bonus of 7. Yeah. Oh shit. 21.
Yeah,
There you go.
you still hit it. Yep.
Sweet. So this is a magical unarmed strike. So
Yeah.
D6 plus 4, which looks like 8 points.
8 points. Excellent. You punch the water away from within it. It's pretty hard. Surprisingly
Sounds
hard to miss.
effective. Yeah.
Yeah. You would think that being engulfed by it, you would hit automatically, but you don't. That's D&D for you.
Okay. Well, I'm taking my second attack because I get to
Yep.
also at disadvantage.
Roll away.
And that result is going to be pretty good.
Yeah, still pretty
That's a
good. You
hit.
hit it. Yep.
Another D6 plus 4. It's going to be
Ooh,
5 points of damage.
5 points of damage. Okay. Doing anything with the fancy key powers?
Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm doing 2 more unarmed strikes. Let's just keep wailing away at this thing, and maybe
Okay.
something's going to happen.
It does.
So-
You feel the water shivering around you as if its structural integrity is wavering.
All right, so this is a 14.
I will tell you that its armor class is 14, so you do hit it.
Okay, excellent. One more damage roll is going to be 9.
9. Okay, it is like little water drops and droplets and globules are falling off of it as it's trying to hold itself together.
But it's
I think
still
you even
together.
have. I think you even
I do
have
have-
one more attack. Yeah.
I do have one more unarmed strike. That's going to be 20.
Yeah, it is enough to hit it. Apparently, being at
Sweet.
disadvantage doesn't actually hurt you. Yeah.
No, I'm doing all right. 8 points.
It had 8 points left. That's crazy.
Yay!
So, you are no longer. Well, you're still prone, but you are no longer drowning in it. So, right, and the duck means you are protected from evil still. Right. Okay. So, actually, I don't think. Oh no, protection from evil might just be set it and forget it. Let me see. That might be a concentration spell. So I think that may have stopped when Jojandron did his Wrathful Smite.
Can't believe I just punched an elemental
Yep.
to oblivion.
Yeah. It's, that's D&D for you. Yeah, when Jojandron turned on his Wrathful Smite ability, it turned off the protection from evil and good on Norman.
Lost the duck. Got it.
Yeah. And I
And that
think
was working
actually,
so well too. That duck. Took a
yeah. Hey, it could have been completely different. And Wrathful Smite during the spell duration. So I'm going to say that Wrathful Smite lasts as long as you're concentrating on it. So all of your attacks now are going to be with this Wrathful Smite ability. Because I think another callous DM who didn't care for his players would say that once that target had been killed, the spell would be done. But I think you may need all the help you're going to get. So that is how that's going to work. Air Elemental number 1, however, now seeing that his target has been completely destroyed, is going to go after somebody. And I'm just going to make a little die roll here. Of course, it's going to be going over here. And I have to roll to see if his special ability recharges. On a 4, 5, or 6, it can do its whirlwind again. It can and will. So it is going to cast a whirlwind spell. And now I think I'm just going to double check on Sanctuary.
May I use counter spell?
I'll get to that in a second. With attack or harmful spell. Okay, they have to make. So Sanctuary is different from Protection from Good or Evil. It does have to make a Wisdom saving throw before it can try and breach the Sanctuary. So with the Air Elemental, I think it's got a +0. It's got to be to 13. It's going to roll, and it's going to get a 13. So it can breach the Sanctuary. Can you cast Counterspell on it? I don't think so, because I don't think it's actually a spell. I think it's an effect.
Because you said the word spell. That's the only reason
Did.
why I'm saying it.
I did. It is... It's an action. It's not actually a spell. So that's a thing. It's going to force you to make a strength saving throw, which, as we know, is Nimralian specialty. And that sailor number 1 will also make a spell saving throw. That doesn't look so great for Nimralian.
No, it isn't.
Yeah,
DM.
I know.
Got like a 7 or something.
And I got, well, a sailor made his. Okay. So
Can the sailor grab me while I'm being flung off the ship?
flung off the side. All right, 3d8 plus 2 is the damage you're going to take.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh,
Which is
13.
13 points of damage.
I can take that.
That's not so bad. Now you are flung, and he takes 6. He can take that. You are flung in a direction chosen at random, which is going to be 1, 2. That is northeast. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4. You end up flung overboard into the water.
Tight.
I'm going to suggest that you don't take any damage from that fall. Because, again, not a callous DM, not crazy. But you are splashing and splish-splashing into the cold, dark, tumultuous ocean. That is its attack. Next is Galanda at 21. I should have given you some notice on that. I'm sorry. After Galanda will be Nimrili.
Sorry, I was enjoying my hot cocoa. Okay, I'm gonna go for the air elemental because I realized. Actually, I have a quick question, just for fun.
Please.
I'm still gonna go for the air elemental, but this is just a me thing. If I were to try to do some sort of electrical damage to the water elemental, I have thunder wave, but I don't know if that is like lightning or if thunder is just. Do you know what I mean? Like, is thunder damage so different?
It is its own special type of damage, I can tell you that.
Okay.
A lot of things aren't resistant to thunder damage, so...
Excuse me, that was my phone.
Really?
Dan does this thing whenever I start talking where he just goes on TikTok.
No, that's my. It was actually my D&D. Hold on, is that going to show up? Whatever. My D&D reminder for tonight. I for some reason set it for 9 o'clock.
Well, we better get playing then. My goodness. Yeah, I am not sure what to tell you about that.
Okay, well then I don't want to risk it, so I'm gonna go for the air, and I'm gonna go use a burning hands.
Good old burning
Attack.
hands.
One quick question though:
Yep.
the water elemental that did just perish, did he stay frozen up till his dying droplet?
Yeah, he froze and like Terminator in the T-1000 in Terminator 2, he like smashed into little bits of mini water elemental that are sprinkled all around the deck nearby. Joe John drowning one.
Okay. I'm gonna use my burning hands.
Okay,
I'm gonna use
You're
it
gonna-
as a level 2.
you're gonna have to get a little closer to that air elemental though, because your range is 15 and he is 20 feet away.
Okay, what
Bernie,
if I was
Bernie
crazy?
Handers.
What's number 1? Is that a friend or foe?
Number 1 is Sailor Number 1, who is
Okay,
busily
we're-
trying to keep the boat from falling
Okay,
over.
I don't want to hurt him then. I'll be nice.
Yeah.
I'll go closer. Is this good enough? That looks
Yeah,
like
that's
it's good
fine.
enough. Okay.
You hop over the deck.
Okay, terrific. I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna use it at a level 2.
So
I'm
you're
gonna hope for the
do
best.
5d6, I think. What's burning
Yes.
hands do normally?
With 3d6. So
36. You do 46.
yeah.
And it makes a dex save. Air elemental got that +5 to its saving throw on dexterity. So he's got to beat something. Oh yeah, 16. I think that might beat your spell save DC.
Yeah.
Yeah, it needed a 13, so I'm going to do half damage. I'm
And
gonna take half damage.
yeah. But I had my. Does the spell attack bonus help?
No, this is one of those attacks that just absolutely hits, and I just roll to see if I have the damage.
Okay, you have the damage.
I have the damage from your 4 6-siders.
Okay, give him 5.
5 Chenko points of damage.
And then
She. Yeah.
after that hit, I'm wondering if I could continue moving
Yes.
to like here-ish or here over Zachary's body,
Okay.
and if I can use a rope that I might have on me and throw to Nima to help bring her back aboard.
You don't have to. I've got a bonus action that's Misty Step, so I should hopefully be able
You
to
have a
teleport.
plan. Okay, great.
Yeah. But I
then.
appreciate the rope.
No problem.
Okay.
I'm just gonna chill here next to Zachary's body instead of on top of it.
Okay. Works for me. Nimrillion, it's time for your plan.
Yo, yo, yo. Nim in the house. His house. What up? Woo. It's
funny,
cold
it's how
down
I've
here
always-
in the waves.
That's how I've always thought of Nimrillion. I think to do anything first, you need to make an athletics check because you are splish splashing around, and we got to see how well Nimrillion can swim.
So mean.
Unless you got a portent, maybe that you want to use.
It's too late
Just
for
saying.
that. And
It is
my
too late for
athletics
that.
are +0. So there you go. Do you want me to just drown, DM? Is that why you did that? Buddy?
I think
Buddy?
maybe you are kind of drowning. I think this is a very uncommon state. Now tell me
Right.
what you wanted to do. I'm curious to know. And we'll see if
She
maybe
just
we can
wanted
leave
to
it
do
in.
Misty Step as a bonus action to get her back on the boat.
I think that would be, since that's a bonus action, I would allow that. You're going to take a little inhaled water the wrong way kind of damage before you go. And that's going to be, why am I not seeing my dice rolls? Oh, it's going to be 11 points of
What?
inhaled water the wrong way damage.
Jesus Christ. Do you want us to die? Okay. Down to my last 9. Wait.
Waiting.
Did the water... Can the water hurt me?
I don't know.
I have a
can
duck.
it? The duck is...
I have a duck.
Yes, the water can hurt you. The water is not attacking you. The water is just nature.
Pretty sure it's attacking me right down my throat. Geez, so much for
Just-
these
that
ducks.
sounds-
This is infuriating. I'd like to speak to the manager of this DM.
Where would you like to Misty Step to? You
Jesus
can do
Christ.
30 feet, I believe.
By Zachary's body.
Nice. That's your bonus action. Would you like to do anything else with your action?
Well, yeah. For sure. For sure I do.
So spicy.
Yeah, I'm full of spice. When I'm sick, I'm just
Yeah, I know. I heard you last night. You were
snot.
At least you're not swearing up the storm yet.
How much do potions of healing help?
2d8 plus 4, I think. You got one of them?
I do. I've got 2.
You've got 2 of them, yeah.
But we still have air element, and air element has taken some damage, right?
Yes.
It has.
I gave it.
Significant. Yep.
Now I can't remember what I did.
You did a lot of damage to it.
Yeah. 30 points, was it?
And then Glonda did a significant amount of damage as well.
Yeah, it's on its last knee-ish. The other water elemental has had no damage, I don't think.
That is correct.
Yeah.
All right. I think I'd rather just keep pummeling away at the air elemental then.
Cool. What are you going to pummel with?
I guess I'll just do chromatic orb, but at level 2. So that's gonna be
Oldie but a goodie.
4d8.
Cool. Let's see if you hit him.
Jesus. Okay.
And that was a fire one, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. That's
I feel like I'm having one of the moments of, I'm just gonna check this guy's armor real quick. Oh, well, guess what? You killed yourself with the maggots, then the fire. Remember that? That was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, maggots? Oh no. Yeah, so you blast a fiery hole into the ship. That won't have any consequences, I'm sure.
What? I didn't critically fail it. I didn't get a 1.
Yeah, but you're shooting down towards it, so your fireball has to end up somewhere. And you're in the middle of a storm. I'm sure nothing bad will happen. Tergar next to 14.
My lord. Well, hearing that news, I think Tergar is just going to go way south here. I'm gone. Guys, I'm done.
I'll meet you at the island.
And if you check out but I'm visiting the Snorkels. Great underrated cartoon from the 1980s. Deserve
Very
a
much
place
on
at the
point.
table in D&D lore.
Very much
And
on point.
The fact that they aren't here is telling. All right, no, I am going to move up. Right, there's the cargo, that net on the side of the ship.
Yes.
Correct. I can get back.
That's right.
So
It
I
will
think
take
I
your
was-
full movement to get up on
Sure.
there. Yes.
And then I'm going to cast I am going to cast for the first time ever.
So you're shape changing out from shark form. I'm assuming.
Sorry, and I'm going to and that's a bonus action, correct? The change when I'm
if
the
you
moon. I think with the moon it doesn't count as a action.
They're actually called the snorks. I just Googled it.
Oh yeah, you're right. There was a snorks.
Yes. It is a bonus action for you to change into back into human.
Yeah. That's wild. The moon. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why it's so
It's
special.
one of my advantages. All right. So so I'm back. I am my old self. I'm just going to change my hit points back to what they were. And then
can you change into the shape of a snork, Terragar?
Have I seen Andrew? Have I seen the snorks?
Canonically, no, they have not been a part of our campaign.
Dan, look behind you!
It's a snork.
Oh, it'd be great. Okay, so now I'm going to cast my level 3 Call of Lightning.
Ooh.
Now, Andrew, because we are in the midst of a storm, I get an extra die 10 with Call of Lightning.
I like it.
Because I am actually in control now of the storm in our midst. I'm going to cast that right here. So, because it is a 60-foot radius.
Oh, I see. Okay.
If I want that off ship, I just want it to graze, I don't want to hit
water elemental,
Grokak or the ship itself.
Gotcha.
So that is what I'm doing.
Okay.
And with that, I think you have to do a saving throw, right? There's no.
Likely I do. Yeah. What kind of... Tell me about your spell, Dan. Or do you want me to look it up? Because
I can tell you. So a storm cloud appears in the shape of a cylinder that is 10 feet tall with a 60-foot radius. I've given you the center point where I want it to be cast. The spell falls. So I can see where the point would be if you can't do it indoors type thing. Awesome. When I cast a spell, a bolt of lightning flashes down from the cloud to that point, and each creature within 5... Oh, wait, why does it say 60 feet?
I think that's the range away from you that you can put it.
Oh, well, then I take that back. Okay, so then I'm just going to cast it right. I'm going to cast that right here. It's the first time I've cast it, man.
I know, it's very exciting.
So, so a bolt of lightning comes down. The creature has to make a dexterity saving throw, and takes 4 die 10, half if made.
Okay, so he gets a +2, but he's got to beat a 16, which is not easy for him. So I roll, and I'm going to get a 12, which means I don't make my saving throw.
Super dupes. So
you do a bunch of damage.
Damage you're going to take is 34 points of damage.
Wow. Okay, that is a lot of damage. I'm going to actually have to resort to my calculator to make sure I accurately do that. 34. Boom. Okay. Damage has been accurately recorded.
Now I have a bonus action to action moved. I'm done.
You are done. So next up is the lightning struck water elemental, who is not intelligent enough to know he has been struck by lightning by you. So he's just going to continue wailing on poor old Grokak, who still has some hit points and probably should try and get the hell out of there, but he's an NPC. So he's going to get +6 on these. 1 miss, 1 hit. I think Grokak can take this. Maybe Grokak will make it out of the other end. Unless I roll really well. Oh, I didn't, so that's fine. He can take that just fine. Don't worry about old Grokak. I know you won't really. That is the water elemental's turn. Joe Jondron, it is your turn at 1.
Nancy Cartwright was in the cast of the Snorks. And
it's the cat at the work.
And Al, the villain, Dr. Strange Snork was played by Rene Auberjonois from Deep Space Nine.
Oh, he's my favorite. From Benson, too.
Oh,
Okay. What are we doing?
You're about to get snorked.
I feel like I'm about to get snorked. Okay, who else is still on the ship?
we're all on the ship.
Everyone's still on the ship?
Me.
I'd like to give Glonda a duck. I'd like to give
Those
her
ducks
my
have not
special-
done much so far.
I know, but I was left out. You don't like.
So I'd like to protect Galanda from Galud and Galevil.
Excellent.
So I'm going to move
I've
into...
given her the duck.
Actually, you know what? Can I do that second? Can I attack Water Guy first?
How are you going to attack him? What do
Just
you
with
wish to attack him with?
My longsword.
He is 45 feet away from you on the other side of the boat.
Number 2?
Yeah.
Okay, let me refresh my page. Sorry, he's still next to me on mine.
Oh, yeah, he moved off. Well, no, Water Elemental 2 was destroyed by Gnorman, most dramatically.
Yeah, I think mine... yeah, maybe I'm having some issues with my North Star, because nothing's changed for me. I still have Water Elemental 2. So just Air Elemental 1 is on the ship, is that right?
So Air Elemental 1 is in the middle of the ship, and Water Elemental 1 is in the sort of northwest side by Grokak. But
Okay, that's
Air
gonna be
Elemental
tough
2
for
and
me to
Water
attack,
Elemental 2 are both
and-
dead.
On the Zoom call, you should be able to see what the map looks like.
Oh, good point.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, that is different than what I'm seeing. Okay, that's fine. Well, I can't do both because that's a bonus action,
Mm-hmm.
and I have to touch her. Glenda,
Temporarily
what's your-
removing
where are your hit
Glonda's
points at
duck.
right now. Glenda,
I didn't deserve it anyway.
what are your hit points?
I don't think Glonda's actually been hit yet.
Oh, okay.
No. Oh yes,
Okay,
I
I'm
have.
just gonna go to Air,
Hey,
Air
I have been
Elemental
hit.
1. And,
Oh, I take it back. Glonda was hit.
Thank you.
I'm gonna do magic weapon this time.
Ooh, okay. Just let
rolling
me
up-
double check real quick to see whether or not it is a concentration spell. So if you cast it, you will lose your Wrathful Smite ability.
But that's on the dead elemental, isn't it?
But I, a kind and gentle GM, decided that I would allow for that effect to continue for as long as you were concentrating on the spell and attack the next opponent with it.
Oh.
If you wish
so-
me to be a less kind GM, I can just take it right away. As
so
you
is
say,
Air-
with the death
Air
of Water
Elemental
Melon.
1 is currently still afraid of me as well?
No. Only the creature that you successfully strike with the attack has to make a save to see if they're afeared of you.
But, okay, so if I... well, so what am I concentrating on at the moment?
Currently, you are still, for the next 5 rounds, you are still, you've still cast Wrathful Smite. So that effect will carry on to the next person you hit with your attack. They would have to
Okay.
make a save to see if they get frightened of you.
I'll just do that then.
Okay. So you see if you hit this air elemental.
And I don't.
That looks doubtful. I mean, tell me what you got there.
Oh
You
my
are
goodness.
bardically inspired.
11.
So you do have a bardic inspiration, not
Oh,
that
I
you've
still have... I'm
necessarily
still
missed.
bardically inspired?
You are still bardically inspired.
Oh my
if you choose,
God.
you could roll it and get a no. You'd roll a die 8 actually, not another die 20 because that's the
Oh.
bardic die, and you would add that on to your 2-hit roll. So what's adding a
So-
3 to your?
Well, it was a 5. 5 plus a 6 plus a 3. So 14.
And unfortunately, that is not enough to hit his armor class. But you do have another attack if you wanted to try and use that.
Just a basic attack.
Yeah, no bardic inspiration on that one.
I'm rolling.
All excited. That one looks like it'll hit.
That's a hit.
For sure.
So I'm just going to roll my normal d10 and add the normal amount that I normally have. So 4.
On the plus side, he is frightened of you. So you didn't do a ton of damage, but he is, quivering in his airy boots. Like what you've done with the place, Dan.
I don't know how to.
So Odo's right side up, but you're sideways.
Why? Why wouldn't it turn?
Oh, this is getting worse. Actually, you should leave it like that. It's better. We can see you well this time.
Oh, it's Rene Aubergenois' torso. Nice
Yep.
background.
Jordan, is there anything else you want to do with your turn?
No, but thank you for asking.
Excellent. Entering round 4, starting with Norman on his back, but breathing clean, fresh ocean air again. And muted, so maybe he is got still some ocean water in his
How
lungs.
am I still prone when I punched that guy into oblivion?
You
last
did
turn?
some floor work, apparently.
So, how can I unprone myself? Is that
It takes half your movement, and then you can use the other half to move wherever you want, and you're standing up.
okay? Great. Then let's unprone myself, and which leaves me the movement of. How can I move? I guess 20
yeah.
feet gets me right up to that air elemental.
It sure does.
Sweet. So I'm going to punch him twice. I'm no
Bring
longer
on
at
the punching.
disadvantage or any such nonsense.
Now that you're standing on your own 2 feet, you are no longer at disadvantage.
All right. 5 plus gross 7. So that's 12.
Unfortunately, not enough to hit the air elemental.
Okay. Well, I do my second attack, which would be so much better.
Yeah.
So yeah, 21.
You hit him. Do your dirty damage.
Why does it say disadvantage when he's rolling?
Because he's
Oh,
got
sorry, 'cause
disadvantage
I-
selected. Yeah.
I forgot to uncheck it. There we go.
Doesn't mean anything unless you.
Yeah.
Oh.
My God.
So that's 5 points.
Recorded. You batter the air elemental. Hit it with your probably wimpy open hand or something.
Cool. I'm going to take 2 more unarmed
You're-
strikes. At the
You are
expense of a
going
key
through
point.
those key points. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm just going to do them both right here.
Okay.
So those should both be strikes.
Both hits. Yep.
Great. So that would be 2d6 plus 8 is 17 points.
17.
Damage.
It is on its last airy legs, but it is not dead. And in fact, it is now its turn. And let's see if it gets to recharge its fantastic whirlwind ability 4, 5, or 6. And it did. So it gets to do that again. And yes, of course it will do that, because that is a super cool effect. All of y'all roll a saving throw for me, please. A strength saving throw. You need to beat a 13.
Again, you just mean the people around it, correct?
Norman, Jojondron, and Sailor One. Sorry, not you, Christine. I should have specified.
Not me.
Fail.
Not you.
Oh, right. Ignore what I rolled because it would have failed.
It would have. What did you get, Jordan?
He got a 10
I got a
plus
13.
something. 13.
What did Heather Marie get there?
She's watching the snorks.
I got a 1.
Okay, you definitely failed. Jordan, what's your saving throw on strength?
Plus 3, so I got 13.
That is exactly what you need. So you make it. You'll take half of this.
Okay.
3d8 plus 2. So the damage is, oh, it's not bad. 10 points of damage. So Jordan takes 5. Al takes 10. Let me roll for Sailor Boy number 1 to see if he fails. He makes it, so he takes 5 points of damage, which he can actually take. So we will do that. Norman gets flung in a random direction because this is super enjoyable for me mostly. He gets flung to the 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He gets flung 1, 2, 3, 4 off the ship into the water. Norman's got a lot of highs and lows in this game so far, making a splish splash. We'll come back to Norman on a future turn. That is the air elemental's turn. Glonda next at 21.
Okay, I'm gonna turn to Nima and I'm gonna say, "Hey, how's your health?"
Like, yo, girl, I have 9 hit points left. I am gonna die for
Okay.
sure.
Okay, what do you think? Should I try and most likely fail to attack that guy, or do you want me to give you a little bit of a boost?
Well, like, what's a little bit?
Like I'll give you like specifically
Yeah,
like
what?
like a 1d8. If you wanted it to be a 2d8, I can also go over that.
I think you've already got Bardic Inspiration. I don't think you can
Oh
stack
no,
them two.
I was gonna cure wounds her.
She's
you're gonna. Oh, I'm
I
sorry.
was gonna give her some
I will
extra
back
H,
off
private
your
some
conversation.
extra.
Ma'am.
Yeah,
This
you're
is-
not a
sorry,
part of.
This is an extremely private conversation.
We're talking about women problems.
I mean, I've got 5 hit points left, but in the ocean, but I'm okay.
Private conversation, Gnora.
You only have
What don't you
5?
get about
You're
private
only at
conversation?
5. You're so far away. I can't
No,
help
it's
you.
fine. I'm fine. I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
I got another cure wounds in the back pocket. You make your way over to me, it's yours.
Okay, deal.
But I looked at the screen and Nima made her way over to me.
Specifically stepping over Zachary's body to get to you.
Yeah, screw that guy.
I was gonna say bless.
He didn't do anything for us.
He was silent on camera for most of this series. So.
Okay, well, what do you mean when you say not successfully beat this guy? Because you've been doing pretty good with your hits so far.
Oh, thanks. I just want you to be, because let's be real here. You're the only one with like the ice. I think that could like freeze the water guy. So I feel like you're an asset. So I want you to have that. I want you to like be big and strong for me. You know.
Then what can you do 2d8? Because a 1d8 is only like
It's so small.
I'm gonna get knocked out with a single hit.
No, you're right. You're right. Okay, I'm gonna. Yeah. I appreciate you asking. I'm
By
gonna.
the way, the majority of this conversation took place just with our looks. Like all we had to do was like a couple little.
Yeah. Yeah,
and
I
then-
did write a note at one point, and Petrie came and took it. And Petrie was like, "Why are you doing
Petrie's
this?"
athletic skills are so good. She didn't have any of that issue with the water.
No problems. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds at a level 2 slot on Nima. You're welcome, BB.
Excellent. Okay, so is that a 3d8? I think for
2.
when you upcast it, I think it gives. Oh yeah, it's 1d8 plus your spellcasting ability modifier, another 1d8 when you do another slot above first. So
What's my spellcasting ability modifier?
for you, it is charisma. So I think you're adding plus 2 to each of those dice.
Oh, okay. So 2d8 plus 2? No, my charisma is 5.
So I apologize. Yeah, it is. Wait, is it? Mm-hmm. I thought your charisma was middling.
No, look
yeah,
at me.
your
I'm a
charisma is-
bard.
She's a bird.
Your charisma, young
I'm
lady, is
adorable.
14 with plus 2 modifier. I see it right there on your sheet.
Oh, I looked at the wrong thing.
Yeah.
Were you looking at your saving throw?
Yeah, okay. Plus
Yes,
2. Yeah, I
you
was
are.
looking at my saving throw.
Okay, so
I'm charming.
you are totally charming.
Okay.
So die 8 plus
Andrew,
2
thank
for
you for
each.
putting up with us.
Die,
You're totally welcome. So
die
2d8
8 plus
4.
2 each? Oh, plus 4. Okay, great.
Probably not right. Matt will get me later.
10.
All right, she taking it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Cool. That is your action. Did you want to do anything with a bonus action or move?
My only bonus action, I've already used it up. So I'm going to stay right here next to Nima in case she needs me. And also because I already told Norman to come to me. And if I move, he might get confused.
Excellent. Well, speaking of Nima, it's her turn.
All right, I'm gonna use my chromatic orb at level 4.
Ooh,
So it's gonna be 6d8 if it actually lands.
Wow. Is your portents?
No, I
Portents
only have
up
a 6. Ah, for fuck's
Oh.
sake. Okay, a bardic inspiration. We'll throw my bardic inspiration in there.
Do it.
Got you.
D8, right?
Yeah.
That's a D8.
Okay. So I just rolled a what? 5?
Yeah, and now you roll
7,
another 2,
and
makes
then
it a
I
7.
add on my spell casting. I don't think it's gonna be enough though. 8, so 15.
15 is its armor class.
Oh! Whoa! Bardic inspiration for the win.
For the win. Yep.
Mhm. Wow. Okay.
That
what did I say,
was very close.
68? Jeez.
Wait.
What kind of damage are you sending?
Cold.
Cold. Okay.
Oh, I got some low rolls in there. Oh well. 23.
23 points. And there's no save on that, I think. It just takes it. So
No, because I had to fight for it.
Yes, you had to fight for it. Well, it dies. It blasts into a puff of vapors and flits in the air.
Holy moly!
So Grazit's
Yeah.
defeated.
That's right. We can all go home. Oh, the ship rocks with the water elemental who's feeling ignored at the bow end of the ship. It's Turgar's go, though, so maybe that something will happen before
I
that.
will cast.
Oh,
It's your background now.
I mean,
Oh,
Well,
thank you
what?
for noticing, Andrew. My background is in honor of the powerful, emboldened women on our ship, and the film that I think is sort of a flagship for emboldened women everywhere, What Women Want, starring Helen Hunt and Mel Gibson.
I'm sorry. Chair recognizes Brooke. Who wanted to?
I was attacking the water thing just now.
Oh.
Oh.
I didn't even know there was an
That
air
makes
elemental
sense.
still at play, but I would not have hit the air elemental with cold.
Fair.
And I think
enough.
this is a case where our DM doesn't know what women want. And maybe should be watching that film later this evening.
Well, I'm gonna put him right back. Andrew, create. Hopefully he shows up. There he is.
Yeah.
And all right, so let me go back in time to a time when we had an air elemental, and you did 23 damage to the water elemental, which he takes. He's still there, but he is partially frozen.
That's important.
Technically, it partially freezes. Its speed is reduced by 20 feet until the end of its next turn. It doesn't have a lot of speed to begin with.
So it is now my turn.
It
We
is
think the-
now your turn.
We think the air elemental is almost dead, yes?
Well,
Well, we
I don't know why you would think that.
Oh, no, but it got hit with a pretty big hit when we thought it had died.
It's true. I'll let you in on a secret. If you can do 23 points of damage, you will definitely kill
I don't think that's
Yeah.
a secret.
it.
Well, let's take that. Wait, is that? Well, no, we don't know that will work. I'm just going to use lightning again on the water elemental. So that's 4
that's
die
still
10,
Yep.
and you need to do a dexterity saving.
Dexterity save. I don't think I got a... Oh, I got a +2 on that. So I'm rolling, and I think I made this one.
Yeah, you did. Oh, come on, Heather Marie. That would be 9 points of lousy
9
damage.
points. Yeah,
That's a shitty roll.
that could be better.
Darn it.
Are you gonna do
Okay.
anything else?
Well, sure. I'll use my bonus action to prepare a magic stone.
Okay. You have got some magic stones in your pocket. That is your turn. It is now. Oh, that guy actually is at initiative 22. He's way
Oh, hold
high.
on. Sorry. Can I take that back?
Sure, why not?
Not written in stone. Okay. I'm going to use Healing Word
Oh, yeah, okay.
on not Jojo, on Gnorman.
Okay.
Because you
That
are low,
doesn't-
right, Al?
I've got 5.
Right.
The
Okay, so
only
that's
thing about that is he's overboard.
yeah.
My
My
don't think
range
you can
with it is
see
60
him.
feet.
Yeah,
I'm right on
probably
the
is-
edge.
No, you're not. Oh,
Yeah.
you are right on the edge. Yeah, okay. Sorry, that's your John Drum.
I'm like literally
Yes,
looking
you can
over.
Totally see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so
You're
with
healed.
this, it's 1 die 4 plus my spell casting modifier, which in this case is 8, right? Or sorry, it's wisdom is plus 5, right?
+5. That's correct.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so let's do that. So you are getting an extra 6
6
points of
points.
health there, Norman.
Wow, that's really nice of you.
+6? Okay, well, that
Yeah.
more than doubles me.
There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, he gets initiative 22. That's what I'm doing. Boom. Okay. Okay. Cool. Is that all you're doing there, Turgar?
That's all I have.
That
I guess I
is
could
all
move,
you've
but
got.
I'll actually no. You know what? Sorry, I will move. No, I'm not going to move. Why would I move? I'm staying put. I'm good. Yep.
Excellent. I guess Water Elemental is going to move there and not provoke an opportunity attack from Grokak because he's still there. But since he wants to get closer to Turgar, because he now has figured out that Turgar is the source of this lightning, but he's frozen, so he's moving real slow. But since he's by Grokak, he's still going to give him the 1-2 punch. So we're going to do 2 attacks. And will this be the end of Grokak? Huh? Hit him with 1. Grokak's made it this far. All he's been doing is hanging onto this rope for dear life. My goodness. You guys just don't care. 11 points of damage. Grokak is reduced to 0 hit points, which means he is unconscious, but not dead.
Grokak did fart a lot
is
below
he?
decks, right?
Yeah, does
He
Grokak
is
have
the-
any? Have we met Grokak at all?
Grokak
He's the
is
one who's
the-
been farting every time we try to sleep. It's Grokak.
Oh, I call him Fart from the Crack.
We're like gross crack.
Yeah.
Grokak
better,
is the
Christine.
bosun. He is the
Moan
cargo
crack.
professional on board the ship. He's been a pivotal member of the crew for this whole time. He's PO'd,
Hang
but
on.
you have not noticed him.
Why did he get knocked unconscious where Zachary just straight up died?
Because
Zachary
Zachary took
Grokak's a
more
fighter.
damage than he had hit points,
He's a
whereas
fighter.
Grokak took exactly as many
Zach
hit
was a
points as he had.
baby. Someone has to write back to his mom.
That's right. That is the end of the Water Elemental's turn. It's now Jojon's turn.
Well, I just gotta say, I'm surprised Grokak himself isn't a wind element.
Incredible.
Okay, what am I gonna do here? What's everyone's hit points look like?
I'm very good.
Strong. I'm very strong.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, well,
Al has 11. Brooke has like 19, I think.
all right. I'm just gonna attack this guy then.
Yeah, please.
Okay.
Just attack.
I'm going to give you advantage on that attack because he is afeared of you and can't get away.
Okay, I'm gonna throw 2d20s then.
Yeah. Looking to end this fight. So here we go. Oh, that looks like a
19.
hit.
That's a hit.
Yeah.
D10 plus 3. 7.
7, and you're still wrathfully smiting him, so you get to add a die 6 psychic damage.
Oh yeah, of course. Of course. So 7 plus 11.
That is enough to do the
Yay!
He blasts into a deja vu. It's like you've seen this before. He blasts into component vapors and is immediately caught up in the wind. So that was... Anything else you'd like to do with your turn, Jojontron? You used your action. Did you want to move? Bonus action?
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna move to touch Glanda, and I'm
Okay.
gonna give her a duck.
Give her the duck.
I'm
Okay.
gonna give her my or do I have to? No, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna give her my which duck?
That would be the protection from evil duck, I
Yeah,
think.
the
If you need to
protection from
touch her.
evil duck.
Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent. Looking back on this in future years, can be like, what? Excellent. Round 5, Norman, 23.
OMG.
What would you like to do? Let's start with that.
Get back on the boat to start.
Sounds like a swimming check, which is athletics, which, as we all know, strength, totally Norman's strong point.
Yeah. Athletics.
Now we are at 9:30. I just realized.
That's right. We could just
We're
have
close.
Norman
We're,
drown.
we're close.
We're close.
We're very
Yeah, I think
close,
so.
yeah.
Because that water thing's taking a lot of damage here. So.
Yeah.
All right. That's
So that's a
big old
3.
fail. 3, yeah, excellent. So you drink up some of that good, tasty salt water for 11 points of damage.
Oh my god.
I'm at 0.
Holy
At
shit.
0?
Unconscious
Oh.
in the water.
Okay. That's I'm sure that's okay, right? In a raging storm?
He's not dead though, right?
No.
He is
he's
not
just
dead. He's
unconscious.
at 0. Are you at exactly 0, Al?
I'm at exactly 0.
Okay, well, that may soon change being in the water, just saying. Let's go to Glonda next at 21.
Oh God. Okay. I wish there was something I could do to save my brother. But
I
there
got him.
isn't.
I'll get
Yeah,
him.
you'll go save him with your fins and
No, I'll
whatever.
heal him again and then
Oh, okay.
jump in if that doesn't work.
Water guy is still kind of frozen.
He is, until his next turn, partially frozen, yeah.
I'm gonna thunder wave him.
Okay.
I want to shake him, freak him
Excellent.
out. So that's what I'm gonna do. It's a 15-foot
Excellent.
cube. I can set it up in some way here or
I
something
think
where like no one
though-
can get hit.
Let's see, Thunderwave.
Or
It
don't
comes
say it's gonna
from
damage the
you,
boat.
and it goes out 15 feet. So you got to be right next to it.
Okay, what about?
So you can.
Is he in the boat?
He is. Oh, are you seeing this? The old version? Well, this is Water Elemental 1. He's way
He's
over
like
there.
on the. He's like on the bow.
Yeah, and you're in the stern.
Yeah, I know. I'm just asking if he's in the boat.
He's in the boat, but he's 45 feet away from you.
I understand that.
Yeah.
I think I'm just saying if I did Earth Tremor instead, but I think that's also the same thing.
I believe it may be, yeah.
What about Shatter? Shatter, what if I shattered the ice? That's crazy.
Good old Shatter spell. That's within range. I'm sure that
Really?
won't have any effect on the boat that you're,
Right.
nearby.
All right, I don't need the passive-aggressive tone there.
Hey,
Okay.
but this thing is a threat to you and your friends. I'm not saying it's not worth the risk.
No, when you're right, you're right. I'm gonna go here. And I'm gonna. How many was that? Let me count that again. Hold on. That was.
If you're jumping over the side, I'm going to need you to make an acrobatics check.
But I do that all the time.
I know, but it's exciting now.
But what if I don't find it exciting?
If you want to do the safe way, you've got to go down to the stairs, which are right here.
What's my movement?
You got to make your way there and then go around.
Movement's not great.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, hold on. Where do I need to be? I need to be 15 away from him?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
and
anywhere
then
next to that little launch boat in the middle
the
would do
little
it.
boat, yeah. Okay. Unless. No. Or. No, that's my only choice. Okay. Alright, I'll do your damn athletics check.
Acrobatics even.
That's the one. I'm gonna go here, I think.
Okay.
Acrobatics. What are my acrobatics at? Oh, I have incredible acrobatics. I just talked it up so bad I'm gonna get a nat 1. Yeah!
Okay, come on. This is what's going on with this stupid engine?
I think Andrew
Well,
ticks based on what we
No,
say before.
I think it's because you called it is why that happened.
Oh my
so
God. Yeah,
you
Okay,
land
do
on
I
a heap right
do I
there.
trip? Okay.
Yeah, that's where you end up.
Am I
So,
prone? What's that X mean? I'm
You are prone right there, so you can still act, but that's where you end your movement.
oh, can I do spells and stuff even if I'm on the
You
ground?
sure can. Yeah.
Okay, great. All right. Well, I can't use any of those spells. So that's terrific. And they're only really doing with magic. So I don't want to use fire and then melt the ice. That feels stupid. I'm gonna, you know what? At the end of the day, I'm gonna mock him.
I demand to know what that sounds like.
Okay. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna destroy your ass, and then I'm gonna take a step and I'm gonna fall right on my face and be like, look what you made me do! You slippery ass mean guy, get off my boat. We wanna go home. You're so ugly. And then just da 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 da. I'm just like so mad because I fell right on my face. And I'm very embarrassed that nothing I'm saying is coherent.
All right, so it has to make a wisdom saving throw. It has +0 on this. I think I got to beat a
Perfect.
13. And I get a 10. So I failed, which
Terrific.
means he is vicious mockery. He is disadvantaged on his next turn, a next attack roll that it makes for the end of its next turn, and it takes 1d4 psychic damage.
I'm above level 5. It takes 2d4 psychic damage.
I'm so sorry. Please do your vicious mockery damage.
Okay. 2 ones.
Slow down with that. Excellent choice.
All right, well,
is that
that's
all
I
for
could do.
your
I guess. Yeah,
Okay.
that's all I can afford right now.
Nimerillion on 15, please?
I think I can use my final level 2 version of Chromatic Orb. I've only got, this is my last high level spell slot, and then I just have 4 level 1s left, so so that means it would be 4d8 if it's successful.
Oh, that was so close to a critical. That would have been pretty epic.
And now 1, 2, 3, 4. Hi, wow. That's pretty good for 4
That's pretty
dice.
good.
That's better than my
Yeah.
68 was.
Minus
Cold,
24.
by the way. I'm doing cold again, so I'm going to slow him
Yeah.
down.
That's 24.
Yeah.
Cool. Registered. He again freezes. Little bits of him fall off, but otherwise he is still going. Do anything else with your turn?
Am I close to Nim? I might run up to Nim and be like, yeah, it's all good. It's all right, girl. Like, because I can tell that when she was shouting the mockery, it was kind of because she was feeling a bit embarrassed about the fall. So she's just kind of like checking her out and making sure she's okay.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. Well, next up is Turgar.
All right,
14.
bonus action, die for healing word on my buddy Gnorman.
Okay.
So that is going okay, but like that's 2 ones in a row.
It's when you're rolling a 4-sider, there's a 25% chance you're gonna get a 1.
So that's 6 points. Add 6 points, Norman, to your health. You're not unconscious anymore, at least. And then I'm going to
Whatever you said, Al, we didn't hear it, but I'm sure it was.
Al didn't hear it.
6 points received.
Thank you. Okay.
Okay.
Good. Yeah. All right. Now I'll cast once again my last level 3 spell. Call Lightning.
Okay.
So again, you are doing your dexterity, and I'm sure you're going to roll well over again.
Jeez.
Damn dice.
Okay, I got a +2 on this.
Oh, Yay! Hey, look
Okay,
at that!
so wait, hold on. Let me just. There
is
must be
bad.
something wrong with this system. I just rolled a 1. What the hell?
Well,
I'm sorry. It's okay when I roll one.
These dice are great.
Joy.
What happens when you roll a 1 on a saving throw?
Oh,
Anything?
nothing. It fails.
Okay,
Yeah.
you just get the full wrath. Okay, here we go.
Yeah. Let's have it.
Oh, sorry, that's those are die 20s.
3d20. That would be a pretty great attack.
That would be a pretty. Actually, that was pretty shitty considering it was
Considering
36.
it should have been up to 80 points. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well that's good. I got some bad rolls out of my way here.
You got it out of the way.
23 points. That's still not very
It-
good, but
Had 21 hit.
oh,
points.
good.
So that is the end of Water Elemental 1 and the
Super
end of our
dupes.
fight this evening. Norman, however, is still overboard. We'll take it out of initiative, though, and...
Well, here
Let's see if
I'll with my initiative, I'll just go out and get them.
describe what that looks like, please.
I dive, and because I don't know the depth of the water, I do a shallow lifeguard dive. So I sort of skim the surface as I go in, and I wrap my arms around Norman, who's hurt, and on the back crawl, I with using very strong leg kicks, I bring him back to the ship, and whisper in his ear, "It's gonna be okay now. It's gonna be okay."
Got it. See. Love
Did
it.
anybody else think that looked like Helen Hunt was whispering?
So you guys get back on board the ship and essentially just nurse your wounds at this point, I imagine. The remainder of the crew, including Falwes and a number of remaining sailors, managed to right the ship and get it out of the storm. The storm lessens as you get through the giant, seemingly donut-shaped storm with the island in the middle. And so I will move us away from this ambiance back to our regular ambiance, which is much less stormy. And yeah, you see the island in the distance, probably about a mile less. It is a mere spit of land, maybe less than half a mile across. And unquestionably, in the middle of that, you see the giant ziggurat that you have recognized from your dreams, as well as a boat anchored offshore and listing at an angle, which Glonda recognized. Yes, donut-shaped storm is
Oh.
Glonda immediately recognizes as the Wyvern.
Oh boy.
Wow. I think we need to take a rest, though. And we
Yeah, let's
I
long
don't
rest.
believe it.
Let's nurse our wounds.
No,
How in the
my
world?
boat. No, I'm just kidding.
How in the world would it make sense for us to go to sleep right now, even though we're all nearly dead, have no spells?
I know
left?
exactly how.
We are, though,
Leomund's
right?
tiny hut.
We are taking a long rest, right?
We're gonna
So
have
that
to
we can
talk about
prepare
it 'cause it doesn't
for
make
tomorrow
sense
or the next time?
It doesn't make sense to if what if the Wyvern's there and they're gonna immediately fight us? Like we shouldn't just we should
Okay.
definitely-
Okay. You're right.
Yeah, we have
Well,
our healing stuff that we can use.
Yeah, we can negotiate the healingness at the beginning of the next session. We've gone a little bit over time, but all that to say, through your spyglass, you recognize that there is no crew on board the Wyvern. In fact, it looks very deserted. You can see a few things. Dave is asking whether it's a pyramid-shaped ziggurat. It is literally Chichen Itza. I used it for my inspiration. So if you need a model, that is what you're looking at.
Not a
but yeah.
smooth, but more a stepping stone type.
It's 8 levels of,
Yeah. Yeah.
chunkiness,
Like a Mayan
topped
pyramid?
by a little. Yeah, exactly. Not the great ziggurat of in
No,
Iraq.
of course
That
not.
is very different kind of ziggurat. This
Yes.
is Mexican flavored.
Different type of stone too, I believe.
It's probably.
I mean, yeah, the ziggurat of that's a really interesting ziggurat for sure.
Anyways,
Tune in next time to find out more about ziggurats. I'm sure we'll have at least a 10-minute discussion on that topic.
Well, according
Time.
to Herodotus, that the top of each ziggurat was a shrine, although none of these shrines have survived.
Whatever Jordan says with that mustache, I believe it.
Thanks, DM. Thank you for allowing us to be our little selves. You're great.
Thanks,
Oh, it was-
DM.
Thanks, players.
we'll
Thanks,
see you
Dude
next
Machine.
time.
We'll see you next time. Thanks for tuning in, everybody.
Next time. When the hell is next time going to be, huh?